Hi, and welcome to the Expanding Children Language Services at the Yonkers Public Library project. Some background is that the Yonkers Public Library, or YPL, serves the largest city in Westchester County in New York State. The three branches of YPL serve the over 200,000 citizens of the diverse city. This brings us into what this project is and why is it essential for YPL. From the title, this project aims to expand language services at the library. An amazing thing about YPL is about how much it has done to assist the Spanish-speaking community. In the 2023 strategic plan, this was a major goal, and that is because over 70% of the city speaks Spanish, and it is the largest city demographic. It is now time to move on to the other top two language groups in the city, those who speak an Indo-European language and those who speak Arabic. In order to do this, the library must add materials in the collection in these languages, as well as author events. We are currently looking at children from infancy to age 5 because this is the best age for new language development. We are hoping that these additions will not only promote children's literacy in language, but also create strong bonds between parents and caregivers of the children. Here we see different immigration and language statistics for Yonkers. Above we see that over 30% of the population is foreign-born, which is higher than surrounding areas. Below we see that 3.14% of the population speaks Arabic, and the second highest language group are other Indo-European languages. But Polish, Russian, and Ukrainian are also under the Indo-European umbrella, showing that there is a need for these types of language services. This project has three main outputs. One is to increase books in our collection. As we see, there are only 5 Ukrainian children's books in the collection to serve the 2,144 Ukrainian American citizens of Yonkers. These low numbers are true for the other languages we are working with. Another output is to increase programming. It is studied that oral storytelling promotes literacy. This advice can help adults who speak a non-native language but may feel uncomfortable reading in it to know different ways to encourage literacy in their children. The final output is community connections. A way we intend to collect information is by reaching out to places and groups that already serve these communities. We are doing this to form lifelong community connections. This project is to be completed by 3 full-time members of the YPL staff. The ESL librarian will spend majority of the year focusing on this work and will work very closely with the children's librarian. The IT staff member is needed to create website changes and digital advertisements, and the community volunteers will serve as language leaders and will lead some of the events. Here's the timeline of this year-long project. We will start with a general mapping of the project, where we consult those who worked on the highly successful mission to make the library more inclusive to the Spanish-speaking community. Then we will appraise the current collection, leading to the collection enhancement in months 4 and 5. Month 4 also sees us meeting with the community leaders to engage them and see the topics that interest them and what types of events they would want to run and attend. This helps our Month 7 task with broad community outreach, where we will advertise the new programs and additions. The announcements will be on the library website, but our community partners will spread the message in the physical and digital spaces that will reach the desired communities. There will be a staff training before the program is rolled out in order to get staff feedback and make sure the staff is aware of the new happenings of the library and knows how to use the translator devices that will be purchased. There will also be schedule and program planning right before the program is rolled out. In months 9 and 10, we will let the program take place. And then in months 11 and 12, we'll evaluate and see what is working well and what should be changed. So much about the wonderful diversity of Yonkers has already been discussed and explored, but here we see the YPL website, where Spanish is a clickable option on the drop-down list, and we hope that through the programs and the success of this project, soon other languages will appear just as Spanish, where people can find events and books and all sorts of things in their language to be served by the Yonkers Public Library. Since this project serves people who may not be comfortable with the English language, we believe that the best way to evaluate is to conduct informal verbal surveys, attendance tracking of programs, and web analytics of the new additions in the collections. This grant is for $10,000 through a year period, so the largest portion goes to the new books and physical media added to the collection. All personnel come from within, so that is no additional cost. The transportation is through anyone who uses their own vehicle during the community focus group portion of the project. The equipment is through 2 translator devices that can be used by anyone in the library. Thank you so much for listening.